Hello, Tubers.
Tubers.
Oh, God, I lost my voice there. Excuse me. Good morning, everybody. Beautiful morning here in lovely Patia Jomtien, and the time is 0700. So thank you all for coming on and joining me and Mr. Brooke Schneider. Um, Before we get into today's video, just to tell you a little bit about what we've been up to this week. And what we've been doing is filming lots and lots of pool villas because been a lot of requests on the channel. Cooper, can you please film some pool villas? Right now we're in high season, so the condo prices tend to be quite a bit higher than they are normally in low season. So I've been concentrating on a lot of pool villas for you. And wow, we have already filmed 5 of them. You've only seen one, the one that we put up last night. Had a little bit of a hiccup with that one last night. What happened was Darlene and the girls, they went to the salon to get their nails done. We'd already posted it on YouTube. But what we forgot to do was put a banner and a thumbnail. So it didn't get released on time. So apologies for that, folks. I called Darlene and said about 5 minutes before it was due to be released at 6 p.m. last night, our time. I said, hey, Darlene, can you please check the video, make sure everything's okay, that it's good to go in 5 minutes. I just got off the phone with Mr. Brooke Schneider. And she said, oh, God, I forgot to make a thumbnail. Oh, I'll have to delay it. And she delayed it by 15 minutes, put it up. But then nobody could find it on YouTube. I had emails and private messages. Hey, Cooper, did you release a video today? And yeah, we did. But what we had to do was take the video down and then re-release it, put a different thumbnail and a different title, and then it got accepted on YouTube. Life of being a blogger here in YouTube verse. So sorry about that, folks. If you're waiting for our video at our regular time, it actually came out about an hour and a half later. But it is up for you to watch. Our very first pool villa is now available for you to watch. And we filmed an interview with Mr. Sean, who's a great realtor out here, expat realtor. And we filmed the first part, which is basically just an introduction to him and what he does and what the job is of a realtor. So, you know, when you come out here, if you get a reputable realtor and you're renting a condo, that, you know, if you have a problem with the water, the electricity, the gas, the plumbing, all that, you contact the realtor. And that is their job. And that is why the owners of the property pay them a commission. You don't pay them commission. Okay, you just pay your rent. The owner has to pay them the commission. And that way the owner has worry-free life when they buy a condo here and they rent it out for a form of income. So that's nice to know. And, you know, the whole time I was with him, we had to stop the video in many places. You didn't see that. You just saw a continuous video. But we had to pause and restart because his phone was going off the hook. People calling him, you know, for various reasons. So anyways, that is the job of a realtor out here, and it is a huge responsibility. Now, part 2 of that video is going to be up tomorrow. It's a 3-part series, and part 2 is all about rentals and your responsibility, the contract, what's involved in the contract, what you need to have in the contract, TM30s, all that relevant stuff, visas. And part 3 is if you wish to buy a property out here, be it a house or a condo, what are the restrictions? What are the laws? How easy is it? How hard is it? You know, what's involved? What do you need? What are you required to bring with you to Thailand when you want to set up either in a rental or to buy? So all that informative video, we made it into 3 sections because it would have been an hour and a half, and I'm sure nobody would have wanted to watch an hour and a half long video. So we made it into 3 segments, and you'll be able to watch the second part tomorrow. And that'll be Thursday for us. It'll be up Friday. You'll be able to watch the next pool villa. And then Saturday, we got the live stream. Sunday, you'll be able to watch the the third part of Mr. Sean's interview, and then Tuesday you'll be able to watch some more pool villas. So we're going to be filming a lot of pool villas, but not only pool villas, we are going to be filming houses for rent out here as well. And they can surprise you because you can get a really nice Thai house here for about the same price as you would pay for a 2-bedroom for rent. So I think you guys are going to like those videos coming up next week, because a lot of people say to me, "Hey, Cooper, I can't live in a shoebox. I live in a house in the West. I'd much rather live in a house over here. What sort of prices are there?" And we are showing you sales of houses, and because investors buy these houses and then they rent them out, so you can see what you like. Because these houses will sell fairly quickly. And you could say, "Hey, Cooper, I like that house there. That'd be ideal for me. When somebody buys it, I'd love to rent it." And Sean can make that happen. So let's get started into today's show and see who we got on here.
Montana's Thailand retirement. Good morning. Hope all is well. I'm looking forward to catching up with you guys in May. Coming over in May.
Yeah, he's going to be back in May. He was over here last year. He's coming back in May. So it'll be great to finally meet you in person, Montana.
Catch up. Daniel Hall, Thailand for Freedom, our name for freedom. WS, thanks for this content you provide.
And you're very welcome. Thank you for coming on, Daniel. Really appreciate it, brother.
Jay Easy, good morning, afternoon, good evening, gentlemen.
And good evening to you. And Mr. Brooke Schneider is back. He been off for a couple weeks as he had little boy flu.
Cold.
He had a runny nose.
Maybe it was that COVID.
Yeah.
Brett Thomas, morning, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke from Alaska. Now that'll be cold. It's February still in Alaska.
Oh yeah, Alaska's going to be nice and cold.
Don't miss the cold here. Jay Easy, good morning, afternoon, evening, gentlemen. Didn't we hit that one already?
Yeah, he said it twice.
Oh, good for him. Lost Boy, hello, tubers. I'm currently 2 hours into my Cambodian border run with Farang Thai visa. Can't wait to see the new videos you guys have made.
And you're gonna like them. There are some very, very beautiful places and made to a very high standard. These houses that they're building now they're building them to Western standard, not Thai standard, Western standard. So fantastic what these developers are doing out there right now, because they realize a lot of retired people want houses just as much as they do condos now. Yep. So they're really concentrating on it.
Now he's done the border run, he says, to Cambodia.
Yeah,
we did ours to Laos.
Yeah, you can do it Cambodia or Laos.
Similar time frames, or
I have no idea. But I do know that Lana at Thai Farang Visa, she's the owner there. They do a border run shuttle service from there, and then they take you so you can extend your visa for another 30 days.
Smart.
And you'll get that at the border, and then you can extend it for a further 30 days here inside Thailand. So that's what he's doing.
Right.
And Lost Boy, thank you for the coffee, mate. Really, really appreciate it. I didn't get a chance to thank you in person as you'd already run off. Darlene said that you had somewhere that you had to go. So thank you so much for bringing some diabetic coffee mate over for me to Thailand. Really appreciate it.
Alfa Romeo, good evening, gentlemen. Hope everyone is doing well.
We are doing well, and thank you for coming on here, Romeo.
Alpha.
A little bit of news for you. The go-kart track, the very new one that's almost finished. It's about 90% finished, so it should be, they're saying, up and running by Songkran. So not very long away, about 4 or 5 weeks away.
Wow.
Now it should be up and running, and it's looking good.
When Romeo's back, we'll have to hit that one up.
Yeah, he said he wanted to race me at that one. So.
Well, I'll be in that race, so you guys won't have much of a chance.
Okay.
Great to see you back, Brooke.
And thank you,
Chris.
To
be back.
Coming back on here. Really appreciate it.
Mike Baker, Mikey the man. Good morning, gang. Looking good, Brooke. Welcome back.
See, everybody says welcome back. They miss you, Brooke.
Yes. Get easy at Lost Boy. Do they have a guide that accompanies you through the whole border run process?
They take you, what they do is they take you to the border, and then you have to go through Thai immigration, and then you just get on the bus. There's a shuttle bus. There's a shuttle bus that takes you across the bridge. You stamp in at Cambodian immigration, and then you just come back. There is, depending on which border crossing he went across, They do have duty-free shops there, so you can do some duty-free shopping, there, get your things that you like at duty-free, cheaper than what you can get it here in Thailand, and then come back across.
They've been doing it for long enough. They'll know what they're doing.
Yeah. And then they'll wait for you the other side once you come back and take you back over here.
Nice and simple. Alfa Romeo, Brooke, nice to see you back on the tube. Hello, tubers. The Music Sanctuary, greetings from Edmonton, Alberta. Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Hope all is well your way. Edmonton, another cold place this time of year.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's February in Alberta. That's North Alberta, so lots of snow and cold. Oh, don't miss it.
Don't miss it at all.
Chrissy, I have plenty of bought on my Wise card. Is there any do's and don'ts I should know before using the ATM at the airport? Thanks, guys. Not really. I used mine at my Wise card at the airport when I first landed and got, I think I took out 10,000, whatever the max was. Because, it's the same fee whether you take out small amounts or the max. So might as well do the max.
Yeah.
No, I don't know any do's or don'ts.
No.
It'll work. Jay Easy on part 3 for buying a house. Can he cover the usufruct? Thanks.
Usufruct. I don't know what that is. No. I'm not a realtor, Jay Easy. Send me an email of what you're looking for, and I'll make sure that Sean covers it.
Alfa Romeo, Coop, nice video on the house in the dark side. Nice to see Sean back on the channel.
Yeah, really good working with Sean. I really like working with him. He's fantastic at what he does. He's extremely reliable. I have to give him that. I've had right now probably in the area of about a dozen subscribers that have used him, and everyone came back positive. Good. All the reviews came back positive. They all said, I'd definitely use him again. He knows his stuff. He took care of everything. One person rented a condo at the Riviera in Wongamat and didn't have a toaster or a kettle in the condo. He asked Sean. Sean went out and bought it the same day and brought it in there and said, there you go. And the owner said, no problem. Put it in. So great service there. Great service there.
Yep. Hunka. Glad to see the dynamic duo back together. Hello, Cooper and Brooke.
And hello, brother. Thank you for coming on here.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
That's what Cooper calls me. Yeah. Sean to Cooper. Hey there. Can you tell me more about the significance of the Thai kitchen versus the average kitchen?
Yeah. What you'll find out here, Shonda, is a lot of what the Thais do is they have a kitchen inside the house. But when they're cooking like fish or something like that, it can smell out the whole house. So what they do is they have an outside kitchen as well. They cook it outside with the kitchen door closed, and that way it doesn't smell out the whole house. And Thai people really, really like their spicy food. So they'll cook that outside as well and then bring it inside. Again, doesn't smell out the house. And they always use a lot of garlic in their food over here.
They do.
And garlic really, really can smell out a house very fast. And that's why you'll find out here, Shonda, a lot of the houses here have two kitchens, a kitchen inside and then a kitchen outside for what they call Thai style kitchen. And normally you'll find like a barbecue pit or couple gas burners there.
Right.
And they cook out there.
Similar to the Philippines, really.
Yeah.
Outdoor Active Life. AJ here. Good morning, amigos.
Oh, AJ. He's got a new name there, YouTube name. So thank you, AJ, for coming on. Really appreciate it. He's traveling around Thailand, and I think he said to me at the meet and greet he's going to be going to Nepal.
Wow.
Shortly.
Yes.
He wants to go up there and trek the mountains of Nepal.
Trek the mountains. Grab a Sherpa. Ray Ross, I can finally say good morning instead of saying good evening, Brooke. Finally signed his new contract.
Yeah, he's here now. Met him at the meet and greet, Mr. Ray Ross.
Good.
So enjoying the good life. Thank you, Ray, for coming on here.
Hunka. I will be there March 18th. Plan to look you both up. We'll send an email to Cooper with a plan.
Flexible. Yeah, March 18th. Well, that's not long.
Not too far.
That's just around about 3 weeks. What are we at today?
The
28th.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the 29th. So, yeah, leap year this month.
G-Easy. Coop, the realtor will know what the usufruct is when buying a house in Thailand. Okay, so must be a Thai term.
Yeah.
Drills GT41. How about creating a Thai bank account ahead of moving the money to that account from my American account before we arrive? So you kind of have to be here to open a bank account, I would think.
You do have to be here to open a bank account. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you do have to be here. It's not something like you can open it online from overseas.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's you could hire an agent to do that either.
An agent might be able to.
Well, you're going to need signatures, and I think it might be tough, but who knows? Yeah, maybe anything's possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that, Drill Sergeant 41.
But if you're doing a tourist trip to check things out, and you decide you're thinking of wanting to come here eventually, then you can do it on your tourist visa.
Yes, you can.
So that's a smart thing to do because, and also get the Wise account, guys, for your transfer for a good rate on your bot, buying your bot. So that's another tip.
Oh yeah, Wise gives one of the best rates out there.
Alfa Romeo, what? The go-kart track is almost done? I'm looking online for flights now.
Yeah, almost done.
Yeah. Flights to Taiwan. I think he's got a trade show there, he mentioned, eh?
Yeah, about 4 weeks away, and it'll be finished up and running.
Good, yep. Chris E. at Lost Boy, I'm flying Emirates, and we'll have a carry-on and a backpack. Is this allowed? The website says 1. Does this stand, or I shouldn't have a problem? I believe you flew Emirates. So.
Yeah, I have flown Emirates many times, and yes, you can have a carry-on and a backpack, but what you probably have to do is check the backpack. So you probably have to check the backpack as checked luggage, and then take your other bag as a carry-on.
Well, yeah, I think like what I always did, they'd allow a one carry-on item,
yes,
and a personal item,
yeah,
which like a fanny pack or a purse for the ladies, or for me it was just a laptop bag, you know what I mean, and then a backpack. So yep. Call the airline if you need more information, I guess.
Yeah.
Anthony Wilson, good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. We are.
And we're doing really good.
Bitcoin's
Thank you,
up. We're doing very well.
Tony, for coming on and joining us.
John de Cooper, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Kirk Schuler, have any of your subscribers come to Thailand and said, no, not for me?
Yes. 3 of them actually have come to Thailand and said, not for me. 3 out of over 400 that have come here.
Yeah.
And from those 400, 160 just live here now, and the rest just came for a vacation. The 3 that said not for them, one, he was from Norway, and he said it's too hot.
Yeah.
He's used to, summer temperatures not more than 70 degrees. Being from Norway, it's pretty cold country. So I can understand that. And then we had 2 subscribers that said they're going back to South America because the burning season here, he has allergies, and it played havoc on his allergies. So he's going back. I told him that, it normally lasts about 2 weeks here. I know it's 2 months for the rest of Thailand, but we only get it when we get the southerly winds here, which tends to last about 2 weeks. Over the last couple of days, it's been beautiful and clear outside.
I haven't noticed any issue with the burning season.
But yeah, go on.
No, I noticed when I first landed here back in, it was the end of March when we landed. I noticed the humidity and the heat.
Yes.
It was worse than the Philippines. But, you're here, right? And it doesn't take long, though, to get acclimated to that.
No.
And then you get into, as Coop said, wait till the winter comes, cool season, rainy season, they call it. And you were right. It's actually less humid, lower temperature. And now it's just, I think it's been beautiful weather for like 2.5 months.
Yeah.
And early morning walks are great. Evening walks are great. The temperatures in the, mid 70s, high 70s at those times, and not an issue. But,
no.
So yeah, for me, I didn't notice any issue on the burning season, and yeah, you get acclimated to the temperature. But
yeah, so if I was to put it as a percentage, Kirk, based on the amount of people that we've had to come here through the channel, I would say it's less than 0.5%. Say Thailand is not for me. So not bad with a 99.5% success rate.
Lost Boy, Chrissy, that's what I did and had no problem.
Yeah.
Talking about the luggage, I think, right?
Yep.
Jerry and Jennifer, hello from Central Florida. We are headed back in October, 6-month stay this time. Thanks for all the info on your channel. Well, that's good.
And you're very welcome. Thank you.
Central
and looking
Florida.
forward to meeting you guys in October.
Oh, that's
not
good.
long.
Probably Lakeland area.
Yeah, they're going to have a great time here for 6 months.
Yep. Mike Baker, switching my Canadian phone number on Wise to my WhatsApp number, which is a Thai number. Do you see any issues with this? This is supposed to be a workaround for the authentication.
On Wise. Okay. You're the expert on Wise. I don't have a Wise card.
Yeah. So he's switching his Canadian phone number on Wise to his WhatsApp number, which is a Thai number. Well, listen, all you can do is try it out and see if it's going to work. I've never, I go through the Wise app. So, you download the app on your phone. And as long as you got the app, that's how they want to authenticate me. It's just simply approve on the Wise app. So, it's, I think, a fingerprint to log in or face, whatever it is, and opens the app, and then it'll ask for an approval for a purchase I've made. And I just hit approve and everything's fine. So,
okay.
Hopefully, yeah, that should work.
So as long as you got the app, it doesn't matter what number you have on the phone.
Not really. That's what I've seen. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know what number I'd have on that because it's all through the app. Drill Sergeant 41. Thanks for the answer.
And you're very welcome.
Ray Ross, any idea what the bot bus is going to do because of the jumped-in construction, second road?
Yes. They have given an update on it. And what they're going to do is because of the, let me get this right. They're going to be redoing Beach Road in Jomtien. All right. And what they've said is the bot bus is going to run down second road to go to the end of Beach Road, not near Na Jomtien, because it's going to be one-way traffic.
One way on Beach Road.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what you would do if you're coming from Pattaya is you just stay on, and when it gets to just to border between Jomtien and Na Jomtien, it'd turn onto the Beach Road and come up, and then you'd be able to get off that side if you wanted to go up to the top of Beach Road.
Gotcha.
So it's what they're talking about right now is it's going to be one-way traffic.
Alfa Romeo, flights booked heading to Korea, then Taipei, then Udon Thani, and finally Pattaya from 12th to the 15th. See you guys soon. The go-kart winner's jersey is up for grabs.
Yeah, he gave me a jersey, a t-shirt, but it's medium and I'm 3XL, so it didn't fit me. And he said, give it to the next winner. So
that'll be
I've got that in the bedroom ready to give to the next winner of the go-kart challenge.
Pipsqueak, love you, Cooper.
Thank you, Pipsqueak.
Stephen Funslow, good morning, guys. Looking forward to meeting you guys in mid-April in the Land of Smiles.
Not long.
Song prom time.
Yeah.
Kirk Schuler, I'm expecting to say, thank God I'm here.
You're going to love it. Most people do.
Montana's Thailand retirement. Do you think I can get a one-bedroom condo in Dusit for around 10 to 12 on a one-year lease?
If you do it in low season, yes, you could probably do the 12,000 on a one-year lease. If you're doing it short term, the going rate right now is about 15,000.
15 high season.
Yes.
Yeah. Shonda Cooper, how easy it is to obtain a Thai phone number once I arrive, and how do I need a VPN for safe online searching?
You get it you can get it at the airport, Shonda. As soon as you come out of the customs and arrive into the terminal, right in front of you, you're going to see lots of stands there with phone carriers and they do what they call a tourist sim for 30 days. You can get that at the airport, no problem, and they'll put it in your phone for you and get it up and running and load it for you, and you're good to go. That is how easy it was. Brooke and I both did it when we arrived, got the tourist sim, and we're straight away online, and we can let our family and friends know, yeah, we're here, we made it okay. Which is what most people want to do as soon as they arrive, is notify everybody, hey, yeah, I'm here, I got through okay, I'm on my way. As for a VPN, I use NordVPN. I don't know if it's the best, but I know it works, and if it works, basically you don't try and fix it. So I've used NordVPN now for over 5 years. I've used it in Kuwait, I've used it in the Middle East, I've used it in the Philippines, and I've used it here in Thailand. No problem. No problem, no issues.
No, same here. And it's funny, even before I met you, I signed up. I was with Nord.
Right.
And, it's worked in the States, it's worked Philippines, it's worked here. So Nord, I can recommend. I've used it. As far as, now, Cooper didn't mention this, I will. I asked him when we were flying, I says, hey, what's the best phone company to go with? And he says, I swear by AIS. So sure enough, we, got off the plane, had our luggage. I went to the ATM first. I remember that. Got as much bought as I could. I think at that time it was 10,000. So you got some local currency. And the next stop, AIS counter. And Coop's right. They do everything for you. You hand them your passport, tell them, and go with what they recommend. The 30-day, that's what you need. They'll be the whole package. So, you'll pay a little more for the first month. But, and they get it working for you, which is nice. So they take out your old SIM, put in the new, they make sure the number works, and you're good to go when you leave that counter. It's working.
Oh, yeah.
And your internet's working. And so it's just kind of nice. And there'll be a few apps to download. Like you want to download the Bolt app, for your taxi service or whatever you're using. And the AIS app, of course. But that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, we got the unlimited one, which I think was 1,200 baht.
Yep.
That gives you unlimited calls anywhere in Thailand.
Unlimited internet.
And unlimited internet.
And that was the 5G. So if you don't have 5G in the country you're in, you're going to like it here.
The only thing is you'll get unlimited calls, you'll get unlimited data, but what you won't get is texts. So if you want to send a text message, you got to put extra credit on there.
Okay.
So what I did is I just put 100 baht on, which is $3 US, and that covered me for sending texts out.
You'd want.
I made $3. I think I was able to get 50 texts out of that. So more than enough, to text people, because I got family in New York and California and Texas, and different times of the day for them. I was able just to send them a text and say, hey, I'm here.
I was able to use my Magenta plan with T-Mobile for my text. And that's actually how I would get bank authorizations. And
I've heard that's gone up quite a bit, that Magenta
plan. It has. In fact, I think I had it like a year, maybe a touch over, went up $5. And then another year later, I've had it about 3 years now, and it's gone up $10 since I originally signed up.
So what's the plan at now? Like $80?
I pay $44.95 a month, tax included.
Okay.
So whatever that works out to. But originally it was like $34 a month. So,
okay, 44.
Yeah. And to me, it's it just gives me the certainty. You know what I mean? I feel better having a plan that can work worldwide. And so it's worth the money.
But as far as, do you need a VPN for safe online searching, Shonda? No, you don't. I only use my VPN only when I'm logging into my bank account or my brokerage account. Then I turn the VPN on and I log in.
Anything to do with money.
Yeah, anything to do with money, I do that.
Smart.
But as far as normal searching, Google searching, no.
Yeah,
no worries here. It's 5G, so it is very secure.
Montana's Thailand retirement, not a studio. Doesn't want a studio.
Yeah, I got you.
John Cooper, excuse the typos.
No worries.
Bachelor Biology. Welcome back, Brooke. Philippe Lombardi. I'm flying from Perth, Australia over to Bangkok right now. Then tomorrow I'll be heading to Pattaya. Let's have a beer or two or three. Maybe Fraser's.
Fraser's, yeah. Good pool bar there.
Yeah. Bachelor Biology. Coop, great pool villa video this morning.
And thank you for watching. That is a very nice pool villa, but the next 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have are even nicer than that.
Wow.
And for the similar price.
Nice.
One is actually cheaper, and 3's a little bit more expensive if you want the furniture.
And are they all on the dark side?
All
good.
Beautiful place to live, because you got the big lake out there, you got Route 66, you got the famous Irish pub there, serves excellent food. It's really become so expat friendly there on the dark side now. And they even have a cheap Charlie's there, great for breakfast if you like, you like a good, sort of English style or American style, European style breakfast. They serve it all at Cheap Charlie's for a very, very affordable price. One of my favorite places to go for breakfast here in Thailand.
Daniel Hall, I've got a Verizon International account, which I just started that because I'm coming in June and want to get used to it. I can just keep that and use my regular phone number, right? Probably, but I would check with Verizon as
you're
to the cost.
You're gonna get slammed on.
I would think so.
International calls, you're gonna have high bills.
Daniel, I checked out Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile was by far the best. And if you do enough research on, say, YouTube about phones for traveling, T-Mobile's the winner. But check, and what I found, and now this is 3 years ago, when I checked, AT&T had nothing, and Verizon was damn expensive. You could do it. Maybe that's what he's doing, but it was damn expensive. And Canada, of course, where I'm from, nothing.
Yeah. Now, what I do is I use Magic App. I swear by Magic App. I love it. $3 a month. You get an American number. You can have it in any state in America, so you can choose which state code you want. And it's great because it only costs $3 a month. I can send text messages on it. I can make phone calls back and forward to the States. My family wants to call me. They can call me on the US number on Magic App, and no problem there. And I can use it for my 2-step verification for my bank.
Yeah, I think like I'm too much old school. I'm not a techie where you are. And really, if you're a techie, guys, you probably don't need T-Mobile. Because I think Coop's right. Because I got the Magic App, and I can pick my Canadian number. I've never used it because I got the other. Oh, Jesus. But I probably could.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo, gents, what was the size difference between a 1-bedroom versus 2-bedroom condo in your condo building?
Okay, the 1-bedroom is 36 square meters, which Brooke is currently in right now. I'm in a 2-bedroom, which is 62 square meters, and they do have it up to 66 square meter 2 bedrooms here. It all depends what you want. The 66 square meter 2-bedroom has a smaller living room, but bigger bedrooms. I prefer the bigger bedroom and the bigger living room and the medium-sized bedroom, I'll call it, because it is bigger than the 1-bedroom, much bigger than the 1-bedroom. And I'm happy with that because at the end of the day, you only use your bedroom to sleep in.
Yeah.
So I spend most of my time here in the living room, hence why I like the larger size living room.
I'm moving to a 2-bedroom. It's the bigger one. So, it's not till May 1st, but I'm looking forward to that. And, you got the 2 washrooms, which is nice. And,
have the spare bathroom. Oh,
yeah. If someone's not feeling good, they can grab the other bedroom, or, God forbid my brother ever shows up, you can probably use that till I get rid of him.
Yeah, no, you ain't leaving. He's staying.
No, exactly. I told Alpha he's got a spot to stay if he's coming over. Shinobi Business. Why does no one talk about the related cost of taxes or a shell business when it comes to buying a villa? Can you give any insight?
We do. We talk about it, and it's in our videos coming up later on the end of the week. We talk about all that, the costs and everything involved. There is a 3% charge for transfer fee. You pay half, 1.5%, and the owner or developer pays the other 1.5%. And then we explain all about the taxes and how that works. So watch the videos this week. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. It is actually quite affordable to own a villa out here in Thailand. And the taxes are very, very cheap.
I thought initially meant property tax, which is virtually nothing here compared to the West.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting hammered over there in both countries, you know, US and Canada on their taxes. Property taxes have gone up.
Oh, no, it's extremely cheap out here.
I think, like on a condo like this, it'd be like $1,000 a year.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, $30.
Exactly.
You know, it'd be 3,500 US back home. Montana's Thailand retirement. That 1,200 from AIS, is that for 1 year? No, that's for 1 month. So it's like $36.
$36 for a month.
Yeah. But you got everything.
We did that just initially, because we weren't sure how much data we were going to use for the internet, and we didn't know where we were living, how the internet's going to be. But once we got situated in here, we cut that down to like 500 baht a month, $15, and are happy with the plans that we have now.
Yeah, I'm not. It's about 340 baht, I think, with taxes, and it gives me 100 gig of data, which I never use. I'd be lucky to use 20. Yeah, and it's so darn cheap. I mean, I was paying like 70, 80 bucks a month back in Canada, Canadian. The States, I was a better deal. It was cheaper in the States. Even that was 30, 40 bucks a month back then.
And here it's 10 bucks.
Yeah, like it's 10 bucks and everything works great.
100 gigabyte of data.
And
that's
it's
more
5G.
Than enough.
It's you 5G. Know, like, I mean, parts of Canada and the States weren't even 5G when I was using the darn thing. So yeah. Definitely good deals. Bijan Bain, greetings from sleepy Jomtien. Run Bitcoin and XRP. Run, boys, run.
Yeah, they're gone up very high. Bitcoin has gone up 11% in 2 days.
Yeah, and it's still on sale, guys. So you know, trust me, I've been preaching to the choir. It seems that don't be afraid to get your feet wet. You did the ETFs, which is a smart deal. Yeah, and I mean, Bitcoin is $57,000 a coin. Yeah. Who the heck in the world's got $57,000 spare? Okay, I don't. Percentage, no. All right, so what I did is I bought into the ETF. ETF shares are only $40. Yeah, you know, I can afford $40 to buy a share here and there, you know, and it'll track Bitcoin. It tracks Bitcoin penny for penny. Yep, penny for penny. And I know when you initially, I had kind of broached the subject to you way back. I think Bitcoin was 25,000, and we were having a heck of a time trying to buy any, you know, through an exchange to get it set up in Thailand. Finally, we got it set up through IBK, and I think the price was 35,000 then. So it had jumped, and now it's 57. You know what I mean? So there you go. But yep. Blinkling Girl 72. 77 people are on. Please hit the thumbs up. Yes, please. Make Darlena smile. Make my wife smile. She's the moderator for the channel, and she's in that door right behind Mr. Brooke Schneider. No, she's moderating. From in there. The Poor Man's Passport Guide. Best wishes from San Fran, California. BC to the moon. Bitcoin to the moon. See, we have a few Bitcoiners on today. Ron Keeney. Howdy, Coop and Brooke from Austin, Texas. How about talking about the new tax law? My research indicates that U.S. expats retiring on only Social Security may have a problem. Nope, no problem there. I've spoken to Siam Legal. I posted it in a live stream going back a couple months ago, and put out the whole Thai law. And in there, they say that if you're on a pension, then you have no problems to worry about. They're not going after retirees. I had Mr. Singh on here just the other week, and he was saying that if you're here on a retirement visa, you cannot have a tax ID card. So there's no way for them to tax you on it. He's spoken to immigration, he's spoken to the tax office, and they said they're not going after retirees. This is for people that come over here and they're under 50 and they're still working, be it working online or something like that, or they own businesses outside Thailand and they're bringing their income in. They're going after those people, Ron. But as far as pensioners or me, I'm on disability. They're not going after me due to the double tax treaty. So if you're paying taxes in your home country, they're not going to tax you here. I've got a savings account in the U.S. I'm paying taxes on that,
when I move my money here, I don't get taxed on it as well because I'm paying taxes on my savings account. So there you go.
Ditto in Canada. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I like Thailand is focused on tourism to a great extent, and they're not going to upset the apple cart by trying to tax people twice. They've joined into the tax treaties with most of the nations on the planet, so no double taxation, is the process there. So I wouldn't worry about it a bit.
Yeah.
Daniel Hall. Okay, thanks very much. That's really helpful.
And you're very welcome, Daniel. And we're going to stop the comments there for now because we do have some latest news here in Thailand. And I'm going to discuss that because I think it's going to make some people pretty happy. So there is some good news here coming out in Thailand. And the first bit of news is in regards to cannabis. And Thailand is put out on the news just this week that they're going to be pushing for a cannabis ban in Thailand, except for medical use, and they expect that to be enforced by the end of this year. So, and here's the thing, if you're caught with cannabis and you don't have a medical card, they're going to be giving out medical cards for those that need it, for, whatever ailment that the doctor says that, it can help with the pain or the discomfort that you're going through, and you don't have a medical card, the fine is 60,000 baht. 60,000 baht, how much is that? About $1,800
US.
$1,800 US. So don't, whatever you do, get caught. If you are, into recreational fun. And the second piece of news is Thailand wants to be one of the first Asian countries. All right. And this is legislation that's come from the Thai prime minister that they're going to be pushing through their parliament, is to allow gay marriages, to recognize gay marriages, which is fantastic. We've got several subscribers that are out here that are gay couples, be it men or women. And they've got married in the West, and it's not accepted here in Thailand. Well, the new time prime minister has said, nope, we're going to change that. And he's pushing hard so they accept Thai people that are same-sex couples to be able to, if one's over 50, the other one's over 50, to put their spouse,
visas. Yeah,
spousal visas and everything like that.
Good.
So fantastic that's something that they are looking really hard at changing this year, that they accept gay marriages here in Thailand. So fantastic for those that are in same-sex marriages, that they will be treated as equal as anybody else.
As far as the marijuana laws changing, I'll be interested to see if that law does pass. And the reason I say that, there is, every fourth business is cannabis shops.
Oh, there's loads
what's going to happen? They're going to close down. I think oh my God.
Well, what they've said on the news is they're allowed to stay open. They just have to re-register to only sell their marijuana to medical patients, just like in the States. Okay. Yeah. My brother Petey, he is on kidney dialysis, and he has a marijuana card issued from the doctor. All right. So he's able to grow, I think, 2 or 3 plants of his own, or he can go to the pharmacy and buy it with his medical card there in Arizona. So they just want to implement the same here in Thailand, is what they're looking to do. They're not looking to ban it outright because they understand that, people with certain ailments, like my brother, for example, that really helps relax him, and keeps his stress levels down. And, because he's got to go twice, I think it's 2 or 3 times a week. He's got to go to get blood transfusions because of his kidneys.
I suspect that if it does pass, it'll be very easy to obtain a medical card. Doctor, I've got headaches. I need a card.
Well, I've got nerve damage from my accident in Kuwait. And the doctor actually recommended cannabis to me.
No, he did.
He said, it'll really help, with your pain in your neck and your back that you have, Cooper. He said, and I've tried, I don't like the taste of marijuana. I never have, but I've tried the gummies and they work great. I sleep fantastic if I take it. You know, I don't take a whole gummy. I can only take like half of one. I take that about 30 minutes before I go to bed and I sleep absolutely fantastic. So I did speak to the doctor when I was at the hospital last week. And he said that he would have no problem giving me a medical card for that.
Oh, good.
So for the nerve
I
damage.
don't partake, so we'll see. The Music Sanctuary, gentlemen, as a single guy, are there many studio-style apartments, condos to rent, or are they mostly 1 or 2 bedrooms? Thanks. Also, good to see you back, Brooke. I missed you, Canadian info content.
Yes, there are absolutely loads of studio condos here. Every building's got studio, 1 bedroom, and 2 bedroom.
Yeah.
So I would say they have probably the same amount of 1 bedrooms, studios that they do 1 bedrooms, and then 2 bedrooms sort of be a little bit more rarer.
Yeah.
Half the amount.
They're typically a little less than the 1 bedrooms too.
Yeah, and they are cheaper.
Great for 1 person. I mean, we've seen lots.
I've seen plenty of condos out here, studios, 8,000 baht a month.
Yeah.
8,000 baht a month. So very affordable.
Hunka hunka. If I keep my stateside phone, it's 25 cents a minute to call the States from Thailand, and text costs too. I am buying a used $100 smartphone from eBay to use in Thailand. You can probably get a phone here cheaper than that.
You can buy them here cheap, very cheap.
Like,
you go to Tukkom, which is the electric superstore here in Pattaya, and you can buy secondhand phones here all day long.
All day long,
and the new ones as well.
I mean, we go to Lotus, you know, and they got counter after counter of used phones for sale. And I mean, you got Apple phone, Samsung phone, you got every phone made, and the prices are pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, they are good.
And what's nice about the guys that I deal with, I bought a few things from these guys, is they stand behind their product. So, you know, you go back a month later, the same guy's working, and hey, he'll get you set up whatever you need, load an app or whatever. So,
but 25 cents a minute, in my opinion, is expensive to be calling the States. I pay $3 a month, and I can have unlimited calls to the States.
Second, I have a condo in Pattaya with thin walls. I love to stay. Do you think it is possible to soundproof it? I can't find much online about it.
I have no idea. I mean, do you really want to spend a lot of money on somebody else's property? I wouldn't.
Obviously, if he owns it, he could, you know.
Yeah, if you own it, of course, you can do what you want with it. But there are the newer condos, the walls are a bit thinner. I will give you that, Tekken. The older condos, the walls are a lot thicker. I mean, here we are on the 6th floor. I've got neighbors. I don't hear anything. The only thing I hear is them walking down the hallway, unlocking the door, and going in the room. Once they close that door, they have their TV and music on. I can't hear it inside.
Right.
The only time I can hear it is when I go outside to the hallway to go to the elevator. Then I can hear it. But inside my place, I don't hear anything.
I'm the same way. I'm on the 1 bedroom on the 1st floor in a different building, mind you. And just occasionally, if, you know, somebody comes in the door and the baby's crying, you'll hear a little bit, but nothing to write home about. Nighttime, it's quiet as all get out. And it's not really that busy, you know, although it's high season. It's, you know, it's not like there's traffic, you know, 24/7. So, yep, no issues there. Marty Scarborough, Cooper and Brooke, good evening from Maryland.
And thank you for coming on from Maryland, Marty. Really appreciate it.
Shonda Cooper, can you share a customer service number for the Wise card with me? I have questions but can't get a hold of anyone. So, Shonda, what I would do is Google search, you know, Wise customer service number. I did that a while back, and there was different numbers for, I think, what country you were in. So, but yeah, if you do that, depending where you're from, maybe it's the States, maybe not.
Yeah, she's in the States.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll see the customer service numbers come up there. And keep in mind, well, okay, if I was calling from here, they might not be working back there. But yeah, when you do it in your local country and it's a U.S. number, they're probably working when you do your search, unless it's late night. So, yeah. And I've talked to people there, so, you know, in the past. Marty Scarborough, Cooper, thanks for the email back. Appreciate it.
No problem. Very welcome.
Chris Wheeler, welcome back, Brooke. Hope the vacation was nice. Yeah, stuck in bed.
He had little boy flu with a runny nose.
I think it was a stupid COVID or something, but yeah, just throat was sore. Montana's Thailand retirement. I'm with AIS and I pay $3.19 per month with unlimited data and it's 5G. Yeah, that's $10.
$10.
Yeah, can't beat it.
Yep.
John to Cooper, yay!
Yeah. In regards to the new law changes.
Okay, good. Hunka hunka. Whoa, there's going to be a lot of empty green leaf shops on every soy. Yeah, time will tell.
Yeah. Time will tell.
I mean,
exactly.
There's so many now.
Yeah.
I mean, how do they make a living? You know, maybe they do, because I don't see any closing really. Of course, you know, they wouldn't see it anyways. But
no, they said they're gonna if you're caught and you don't have a medical card, it's $60,000 fine. I mean,
money
but
grab.
what they've said is the owners of the shop, if they're caught selling it, it's $100,000 fine.
Yeah.
So that's $3,000 if they're caught selling it.
Could be a money grab, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Stephen Funslow, driving my big bus in Melbourne, Australia, listening to you guys, wishing I was there. Melbourne's nice.
Yeah.
Nice place too. JD99, medical card equals another way for Thai government to squeeze another dollar out of that wallet.
No, the medical cards are going to be free.
Yeah.
They have already announced that there's not going to be any charge for the medical card. So you'll get that from the hospital here in Thailand.
Les Brown and his band of renown. So you use two phones. The US phone has Magic Jack. What phone provider?
You don't need a phone provider. It is an app. Okay. So the way it works is you download the app, Les, and I've got it on my other. I have two phones. Yes. The other one I just use for America only. And then this one I've got here in front of me, I use for Thailand only. And because I get a lot of text messages and calls on Magic app. And when I'm out filming, if the phone rings, I got to stop filming and answer the phone and then restart it. And, you know, it's a pain in the neck. So I leave that phone in the house. But it's not a provider. It's an app. And Mr. Schneider, I have to go to the men's room. So I'm going to leave you to take over for a second.
Sure. I've got two phones, Montana. They're both Apple. I'm an Apple guy, so I like that. They're easy to use. The phone I use mainly, I got to the airport, as I mentioned earlier, went to the AIS counter. They switched out my, at that time, US SIM. I came from Florida and put in the, the Thai SIM. Got it working for me. Everything set up. Everything was fine. Now, the second phone, and I actually bought this in Florida, was the iPhone SR. It was a brand new one. I think it was $299, cheapest I could find in Apple. And that's the one I keep the T-Mobile SIM in. They had it working in the States. I said, listen, I'm traveling. I'm going to be in Philippines, going to be in Thailand. I want this phone to work worldwide. Oh, yeah, this is the plan you want. You're a senior. Yup, okay. Bingo. And it was all set up. So, and it's worked. I do get text messages on the T-Mobile account. I can make phone calls on it, and I have called back to Canada and the States on it. And it's funny, I haven't been charged on that, so maybe the plan works on that. I thought it would be like 25 cents a minute, but no, I haven't been paying that and I haven't been charged it. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing on the phones. And here now, Jackie, my wife, is Samsung. So she's got her phones. I bought her a different phone when she was here, so she kind of does have two. But the one she brought was kind of an old one, had a cracked screen. It was cheaper to buy new than to get the screen fixed. But and she's on a similar plan to me for the $9 and unlimited data, basically. So, but yeah, that's that. Oh yeah.
Can you ask them if there's sounds?
Yeah, let me know if there's sound. Testing. Talking to himself again. Yeah, look at this guy, Brett Thomas.
No sounds again?
Hello, testing. Is there sound now? Sound now. Okay, so Tekken says there's sound now. Okay, so
where did you left
off? I was talking to Shonda about maybe emailing if she can't find a number. Okay.
No, maybe.
We never heard anything for a while.
Okay. So when I remove the thing.
Just keep her rolling.
It starts from here again.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Music sanctuary. I'm prescribed medical marijuana for PTSD. Would the Thai government accept my Canadian medical card? So I went into a very good description. I'll have to repeat it. That you'll probably need to get a Thai medical card, of course. You don't want to get stopped and show them a Canadian, you know. But it'll be very easy to get, in my opinion. You know, it'll be free. Maybe if you need a doctor, you probably will here, you know, your 500 baht, 1,000 baht max, so 15 to 30 bucks. And, you know, he'll get your prescription, maybe even give you the card. Who knows how they're going to work it. But yeah, anyways, that shouldn't be a big problem at all. Mike Baker, 86 on, 38 thumbs up. Yeah, and let's make Darlene smile, right, Darlene? Yeah. The more thumbs up, the better you smile. Tekken, yes, it is my condo. I bought it in 2017 for a good price. I can hear my neighbors talking. I'm okay with spending a bit of money. I just can't seem to find any place to do it. And so what I think I said there was Google, you know, soundproofing walls in a condo, something like that. Check on YouTube. You need to obviously find somebody that's done it and, you know, pick their brain. The more, the better. They've got the Home Depot stores here, like a Home Depot, similar to the West. If you can find English-speaking people there, maybe they can help you out with that idea. But and then lastly, I mentioned in that, get onto the YouTube channel, you know, Cooper's Thai Adventures. There's about 1,000 members there now. Put your question up there. There's a good chance you'll get a lot of information, maybe some of it out of the box, how to handle it. And then Shauna with the I paid for a physical card, never received it. So you definitely want to contact them. If you can't locate a number, Shonda, then I'd suggest maybe emailing the company and hopefully they'll get an answer to you on that. But keep searching on that YouTube. I mean, I found numbers. It's odd that you couldn't. Kirk Schuler, any update on change from 30-day entry on U.S. passport to 90-day like the Russians? I haven't heard any information, updates on that. Definitely we would hear that once it's approved. And I know that, I mean, there's a lot of Russians here and they're doing the same thing, I think, for the Chinese. It's just, you know, with some of the Western, like Canadians and Americans, that's probably further down the road yet. So no update on that. Montana's Thailand retirement. Cooper, your gummies, do you know what it is? It's like CBD or THC and how strong? What I hear is that, yeah, they do the job. They're quite, you know, potent and strong. And, but, you know, that's obviously when you get here, you'll be talking to other people, other expats. I'm sure some of them have done what you're looking at doing, and they'll be able to recommend and probably even where to go to get them. So it shouldn't be a big issue. Hunka. Darlene, hello. Say hello, Darlene. Come on. Shonda Cooper, so that I'm clear, I can keep my T-Mobile plan and iPhone, but I must purchase another one for Thailand, correct? So what I would do, Shonda, is now some of the iPhones you can have dual SIMs, so you might not need that second. Personally, I prefer a second phone just for the simple reason, what if I lost one phone and one phone broke, whatever, I've got my backup. So, but yeah, I would recommend keeping your T-Mobile plan because it's worldwide. You know, you got it maybe on an iPhone. And if you don't bring a second phone with you or you prefer to buy there, fine. If not, don't worry. There's all kinds here, new and used. And then just get your, you know, your plan when you're here. So not an issue on that. Well, look who's back.
Yeah, let me just get set up here. Where was Shonda's comment? I don't see it. Okay, so now everything's back. Okay, good.
Sounds good, I think. Yeah.
And the Music Sanctuary says, thank you, Darlene.
Yes. Montana's Thailand Retirement. Cooper, where do you buy your e-cigarettes from?
I buy them. There's a shop that you and I went to in Pattaya. It's trying to think. It's just off of 3rd Road in Pattaya. Is where I buy them. There you can buy them here at the night markets too. They do sell them there. There you got Tepperset Road Night Market. They sell them. There's a couple of night markets on Jomtien Beach Road. You can buy them there, and then you can buy them at Pattaya Night Bazaar as well.
They were busy when we walked in there.
Oh, they were.
Yeah. So, yep, they were quite busy. So, yeah, they're available.
Yep.
For the bonus, it's THC.
Yes, that's right.
Mark Schaefer, hey, Cooper and Brooke, do you think either of you would purchase real estate for rental income as an investment?
No, I'm not going to do it as an investment, but I am going to do it to live in, and to also pass on to Darlene. Because what my plans are, Mark, is I plan on applying for the permanent residency here in Thailand. Because a foreigner cannot own land in their name here in Thailand. So what I want to do is I want to apply for permanent residency. Once I've been living here long enough, which you have to live here for 3 consecutive years in Thailand on the same visa. Now, I left Thailand and then came back, so I got to start over. So once I get my permanent residency, which is the same as a green card, I will be able to loan land in my own name. And that's when I'd probably be looking at buying a pool villa. And they do have them out here a lot cheaper than what I've been showing on the channel. But what I've been showing is the medium range. There is a low range as well, which I plan on making more videos of in the next week or two. So I can show everybody what they got out here in Thailand and the prices in regards to them. And also the rental prices as well as regards to Thai houses that they have out here. You can pick up a beautiful Thai house, 3-bedroom here for 20,000 baht a month, which is, less than the price of a 2-bedroom condominium here. And you can have a 3-bedroom house, So that is absolutely great and something that we really want to put on the channel. But would I buy one to rent out as an investment? No, not at my age and this late in life for me. If I was younger, I'd probably do it. Buy and rent them out, make some extra income. But now, nah, I just want to concentrate on me. I've got my investments. I've got my disability. I've got a little bit of income from YouTube. I'm making about $400 a month, not a lot, off of YouTube. So I'm doing good there financially and stable here in Thailand. I'm happy where I am, but I do know a lot of people that are do want to buy out here and do it as an investment, and my hat's off to them. That good way to bump up your savings account, maybe put some money in the stock market, maybe buy some Bitcoin, whatever you want to do, put it towards a pension fund, whatever, for their later on retirement life. I've heard through the door that you were talking about one of the subscribers, and he has a problem with soundproofing. What I would advise him to do is I would advise him to call Sean, the agent that I've now got on my YouTube channel.
Right, he might
because the house that we had yesterday, he's a foreigner, and what he does is he buys houses and then he westernizes them. These are new houses, but he buys them without the furniture package or anything in there. And he says, and he's got his own team that he works with, of builders, and they westernize the whole house to Western standards. He would be, Sean would be a good person to contact, because if you contact him, he can put you in touch with the developer that he works with, and then and find out from him who he uses to renovate these homes.
Yep.
That would be
Of
good starting
Oh,
point.
definitely. And yeah, more information, the better.
Yeah.
In my case, originally when I landed here, after, a few weeks, I thought, nah, no way I'm going to buy any property in this country. It's too foreign. But the longer you're here, the more I start to think, yeah, there is a good possibility I would buy. I like Coop's idea about the permanent residency. So maybe after 3 years of, yearly retirement visas, we can get that. Then we can own a villa. Currently, I'd have to go with a condo. Now, I probably wouldn't buy it for rental income, mainly because I prefer my money invested in like Bitcoin and things like that to generate my returns. There is no second best. But going forward, if I was to purchase, it might be a condo until the permanent residency, which would allow me to own land and a house and a villa. I just at my age, I'm similar with Coop, 71. I'm not, I had the rental game in younger years. It was fine. I had commercial property, rental properties, whatever. But no, I just would
similar. I'm 54.
Yeah.
Where's that similar?
Similar ideas.
Dad.
Now, if you're younger and you're into the property game, there's people here that own several condos and rent them out. And boy, you could get, there's a good market here for renting if, you can get foreigners lined up because, you'll get the money for a good location. So
yeah, and I've had several subscribers contact me and say, "Hey, Cooper, I bought this property. I'd really like if you could, put
a plug in, rent it
put
out.
one of your subscribers in there because you seem to have a good group of people."
Yep, they are.
And I need somebody that's reliable, and trustworthy. And we do, no problem. We put them in touch with our agent, and then we put them out on the channel. I've done that several times, and everybody's happy. The owner's happy, the renter's happy, Sean's happy. So if they're happy, I'm happy. So Mark, I do believe in buying. I'd like to own my own place here in Thailand, simply because I want to pass it on to Darlene and the kids when I go. So they always have a home here in Thailand. Whether she wishes to go back to the Philippines or whatnot, she could use it as a vacation home. She could rent it out as a source of income, whatever. So, yep, that is my thoughts.
Montana's Thailand retirement. Cooper, how much do you pay for your e-cigarettes and how much are the flavor tips?
The cigarettes and the flavor tip, I bought it together, this e-cigarette device. It was like 940 baht. But what I did is I bought the e-cigarette and then 2 of the flavor tips together. The flavor tips aren't that expensive. I can't remember what they
bought, maybe.
I think they were like $6 US, and it's good for like 10,000 puffs. So lasts me a month. 1 tip.
Good. Son Hyun, if you get Thai residency, will you have to give up your U.S. passport?
No. You don't, because it's just a green card, Son. Some people have said to me that if you become a Thai citizen, you are required to give up your passport. And some people have said, no, I didn't have to. I became a Thai citizen. I didn't have to give it up. So maybe it depends on what country you're from. I'm happy with a permanent residency. I don't need citizenship.
Same here.
I can keep my UK and American passport, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm a dual national. But with the green card equivalent here in Thailand, Thai permanent residency, no, you don't have to give up your citizenship, and you don't have to know the Thai language either. If you go for the citizenship, you must be able to read and write and speak Thai, plus be able to sing both national anthems, even if it's out of tune. That is a requirement. I do know, and extremely, extremely hard to become a Thai citizen.
No interest. Music Sanctuary, great show as always, Coop, Darlene and Brooke. Thank you as always. Stay well.
And thank you for that, Music Sanctuary.
Tekken, I'm thinking of getting into the Bitcoin game. I bought $500 a few weeks ago just to test the system and brokerage, and now that 500 is 711. I'm kicking myself for not buying more.
We all say that. We all say that. Yeah.
Well, it's a long-term game with the Bitcoin. So
I wish I would have known about it when it was only $1 a coin.
well, we all do. But,
I wish I would have known about it. I would have bought 1,000 coins.
Better
and,
late than never.
Been a multi-millionaire, traveling around the world on expensive yachts.
Chrissy, Coop, I'll be arriving the first week of April. Will I be able to get a low season rate, or should I book a hotel for a few weeks?
Well, if you're going to be staying in low season, yes, you should be able to get a low season rate. April, though, they're probably going to want to charge you the high season rate because it's Songkran month and it's packed here in Thailand for Songkran, Thai New Year, the water festival. I would swallow the price of the high season just for 1 month.
1 month.
And then say, okay, I'll rent it for 1 month to try it out and see if you like it. I always say try before you do long-term, Chris, because just because it looks nice, you don't know if you're going to have a neighbor from hell, with a screaming baby that stays awake all night long and then sleeps all day, and it makes your life a misery. So always try for a month and make sure you're happy with it. And then if you're happy with it, you're going to be in May. And that's when I would hit them with the long-term contract and get that special discount because you're going to be staying during low season.
We landed the 28th of March.
Yes.
And we had, you had found that Laguna Maldives, I think, 3. Mm-hmm. So we had, originally we thought, oh, maybe we'll stay 2 or 3 months. But we realized after a month now we want out of there. Mm. And but it gave us a month to look around. We had bikes rented. We must have looked at 30 different buildings and units, and so we did find one that we both loved within that month. So, and then that started our leases for the year from May 1st on. So you're low season on the lease, you end on low season, and life goes on. So yeah, I would say that's a smart thing to do. Now, whether you want to do a hotel or just book something for a month and then you get to see. That's the way I would do it.
And I would always start and finish the contract in low season.
Yes.
Because then if you want to move to another place, you found somewhere that you like even more, you're still going to be in low season. If you do, say, a year's contract from May till May, you're back in low season. You say, oh, I really like this new one they built. That's the, ticks all the boxes I want.
Yep.
This one here I'm in ticks 7 out of 10. That one ticks 9 out of 10. Right. I'm going to move in there in low season.
Smart. Second, thank you, Cooper, for the information. I will do that when I get back, currently in Canada. Shonda Cooper, I think I missed the answer to my question about monies up front for rentals for 6 to 12 month leases, or do we pay monthly like the USA?
You can do either or, Shonda. I know people out here that do year contracts and they pay monthly. There's no problem with doing that. I paid yearly for mine. I believe you paid yearly for yours. Quite a few people here pay monthly. It doesn't matter, whichever way you prefer and you're more comfortable with.
Yep.
And sorry if we missed your question there.
Dennis L. I'm watching. I just wanted to check in.
Thank you, Dennis L., for coming here. And we're getting into the end of the comments. Unless you guys want us to wrap up early, throw some comments in the comment section, and we'll put them out on the stream.
Frank T., you guys may have answered this question, but I missed this. Do you guys have Thai bank accounts and use ScanPay on your phone?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Both of us.
Yeah, I don't use ScanPay, although I should get into it.
I prefer ScanPay.
Yeah, I know, and I see a lot of it. It's just, again, I'm old school, so I need to. Is that an app you have to download to use it?
No, it's on the Bangkok Bank.
Bangkok Bank. Okay.
It's on the Bangkok Bank.
I got to try that. Maybe I'll do it.
It's so easy to do. It's better than cash, because if you go to one of these vendors and you buy something, you give them 1,000 baht note, and you're buying something for 60 baht, they may not have the change,
right,
or you're jumping into a Bolt taxi. And, you're going 10, 15, 20 minutes up the road. It costs like 150 baht. And all of a sudden, you hit them with 1,000 baht note, or you get a food delivery with Grab. and they don't have change, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
You know, so the scan pay is just super fantastic, and I carry hardly any cash in my wallet, only for emergencies, but not a lot. So if I lost my wallet tomorrow, I wouldn't cry over it, because the most I've got in there is about $40 in cash in my wallet.
Scan pay is the most popular.
Yeah.
No, I got to get on that.
So yeah, Frank, I swear by it. I love it.
Les Brown, the question is, will the shops be restricted to CBD only, or all strains containing THC?
That is a good question that we don't know yet. But there was a bit in the Bangkok Post about it, that they say they want to reduce the level of THC to a certain level. So I don't know whether that's something that's going to be in the bill or not, that they plan on passing in Thai Parliament, but we'll just have to wait and see on that. But I think for the medical aspect, they're going to have to keep that in line with the rest of the world, because people need different strengths. For me, for example, I'm type 2 diabetic, and the medication I take can be in several different milligrams depending on how bad you have it, and what you need. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out, but I will put an update once I know more, Les.
That's good. Ray Ross, anything this Friday?
Anything going on this Friday? They'll probably be posting it in the Facebook group, Ray. I do know that Liz and the gang, they like going out to different pizza places, and they want to try every pizza place out here. And there's quite a few to find out, which one's the best. So they're sort of on a mission there. We got people who go out and play golf on Fridays. We got people who, do beach walks on Fridays as a group. So get on the Facebook group and post something. If you say, hey, let's do a get together this Friday.
Frankie's there for pizza. I saw you had a pizza the other night, Sunday night.
Yeah,
how was it?
You were there too?
I was fasting that day. How was your pizza?
The pizza at Frankie's Italian restaurant was off the hook.
Really?
Okay, because they make it in the traditional brick oven.
Yep.
And you can just taste the difference.
Look good.
And the bread was just, the pizza dough was to die for.
Oh, nice. So
really good. I would give that definitely a 9.5 out of 10.
Now, you've been to the pizza company. We both have.
That's good.
It's even better than the pizza company.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
But I love the Thai pizza company.
Yeah. It's
our equivalent to like Domino's or Pizza Hut in the West, Shakey's, whatever. It's really, really good.
I got to try that. I would rate that sometime.
I would rate that above them.
Good. Montana's Thailand retirement. Cooper, is your gummies with THC or CBD?
CBD.
Okay.
CBD.
Check in with regards to the tax thing. Do you think my RRSPs in Canada will be taxed in Thailand? I have to pay taxes on them in Canada when I take the cash. I know Canada and Thailand have a tax treaty now. Tekken, you do not have to worry about paying any tax here on your withdrawals nor your pensions. I get both CPP old age, and I do make RIF withdrawals. They get converted at age 71. So they're RIF withdrawals, similar to RRSPs. And no, I just file my Canadian taxes. I got a good CA back in Canada, Stratford, Ontario, actually. And he just does everything online for me. So it works out great. So yeah, don't worry about that. You file in Canada, you're good to go.
Okay. Sorry, Montana. I gave you some false information. Darlene's just texted me from the bedroom, and she's looked at the container for the gummies that I actually take, and it is THC. It's 2% and 25 grams per gummy. There you go. So she's looked at the container I have.
Jack Bree, with the vapes, do they disposable price or the fluid price, etc.?
I use the disposable.
Yeah.
So this one here just comes off. When it's done, you just throw it away and put a new one in. So mine are disposable. They do have the fluids as well as the disposals.
Alfa Romeo, Phones. I bring 2 different ones when I travel just in case something happens to one. The other is a backup, hassle-free. Well, and with PIN with you, you probably have 3 or 4 phones, right?
Well, I've got 2 phones and my wife's got 2 phones
Yeah,
as
same
well.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank T, I missed the last quiz night and meetup. Both you guys going to be at the Thursday quiz night? We'll stop by and say hi face to face.
I'll be there. I don't know about you, Mr. Schneider.
I
You going?
might just join you. We'll see
Yeah.
what Jack's up to.
We've now got 2 tables were reserved instead of the 1 that we had last time. So, because we got several other people who want to come to the quiz night.
I do like Fraser's.
Yeah, and it's the food is fantastic.
Food's fantastic.
Really affordable.
The beer's cold.
Yeah, the beer's cold. The ice water's cold.
Yeah.
You know, Coke Zero for me is nice and cold. And I love the general knowledge quiz, you know, because it's for everybody, you know. You don't have to be Einstein to be able to play it. And it's free. It doesn't cost a penny. And if you win, you get 500 baht voucher for a meal or drinks at Fraser's.
Good. Alfa Romeo, especially when baking in Thailand. You know, Alfa's a very good baker. I don't know if you knew that yet. I think he meant banking. Sorry. Yeah. Shonda Cooper. Quick question, Coop. Are the laws different in Thailand than in the West? Example, property going to your wife automatically.
You do want a will. You do want a will. I found out that the will that I have in the US will only be recognized for the assets that I have in the US, not for the assets I have in Thailand. I need a separate will for that. Probably good idea. If you're buying a property here and you want it going to your spouse or your children or your best friend or the church, whoever you want it going to, your favorite charity, make sure and get a Thai will. You can do it at the lawyers here in Thailand. It's not expensive, and it's then protected under Thai law.
Yeah, good idea. Vincent Gallo, has anyone had an issue with Wise? My last 2 transfers took 6 days. Wow. I did a transfer yesterday. Mm-hmm. You know, the pensions came in Canada. So I immediately transferred money through Wise right into the Wise account. You know, then I transferred it to the bot and into my Thai bank account. And I mean, from start to finish was less than 5 minutes. Yeah. It's that quick. So I don't know where.
I think you said to me, Brooke, that if you send it to somebody that you haven't sent it to before,
true,
it takes longer.
Yep.
Just because you know, it wants to make sure you are who you are and they are who they are. That it takes a bit longer. But when you transferred money to me, I remember that it took like 3-4 days.
Yeah, okay.
But then the second time you transferred money to me, it was there in minutes.
Bingo. Yeah.
So
I think, and especially if you're new to Wise, like I've been with Wise now going on over 3 years. So, you know, I mean, hey, they must trust me because they do it instantaneously. And again, I've never really had an issue at the start. And Coop, you know, along with Coop, I'll just say, yeah, some of the things at the start took a little longer, you know, usually within a day or 2 at most. But now, I mean, I haven't had an issue. Jesus, I don't remember the last time. And it's instant.
Yeah.
It's instantaneous, which I like. So in 5 minutes, my pensions went into my Canadian TD bank account. 5 minutes later, they're sitting converted at a fantastic rate through Wise in my Thai bank account in Thai baht. So bingo, I like that.
Yeah.
Muhammad Thomas, good evening, gentlemen. Glad to be here.
And thank you for joining us, Muhammad. Really appreciate it. Watching,
yep. Les Brown, with thousands of condos vacant most of the year, how can you count on regular rents? Well, let me tell you, Les, what I would do if I was getting in the rental game is I would focus, being a Westerner, on expats. I'd be doing my marketing in the West. I would forget about marketing here. You line up the right people. Number one, you'll get, you know, people coming on a tourist. You'll get the money up front. It'll be in, you know, US dollars or Canadian, whatever you decide. And yeah, that would be what I would do if I was getting in the rental game, which I won't be.
If I was getting in the rental game, I'd target retirees.
Yep.
The last thing I would want to do is, you know, do it for tourists, because I'd be scared you get some young buck, in there, that's fresh out of high school or college and wants to sow their oats and do nothing but partying, and possibly ruin your condominium or your house, with parties. I'd be more inclined to get the retiree, the older, the mature people in there that want to rent long term. It's great that high season runs from November till April, but that's only 5 months of the year. It runs from the end of November. I'd rather have somebody in there for the full year and having income coming in every month than renting it out in high season. You're going to get 30% more in high season, but then it's going to sit empty for 7 months.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
And
I'd rather have the regular income every month.
Good points, all of them. You definitely, if you're going into short-term rentals, want to do a lot of screening. Definitely get high damage deposits up front, but the Airbnb industry, I think, is on the decline
here in Thailand.
Here in Thailand. So now personally, listen. Here's what I would tell anyone: take that money you're looking at investing in real estate, put it into Bitcoin. Well, no, don't laugh. I mean, it's proven fact. The last 14 years, your best return is in Bitcoin. And to me, that's what I'm doing. And why? Sure, I'll buy a real estate, but I won't be here. It'll be for Jackie someday, and it'll be made from money I made in Bitcoin. And always remember, you'll wish you had bought more. Okay. Jacob Koretsky. Hello, everyone from somewhere in the Middle East.
Thank you from somewhere in the Middle East, Jacob.
San Hyun. Is there good Mexican food there? Not Tex-Mex, but authentic street tacos and burritos like what we have here in California. Variety of salsas, guacamole, and such.
Yes, we do have a steakhouse here. And every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, they have Mexican all-you-can-eat buffet.
You've been to it?
I've been to it. Me and Darlene absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. I'm eager to get back there.
I'll go with you next time. I missed out.
It was really good. The burritos, the Mexican rice, the refried beans, the chicken fajitas, they had it all there. The chimichangas, they had it all there. And wow.
That was all you could eat too.
All you could eat.
Dangerous.
All you could eat. One price, all you could eat. And it was super, super delicious. So the cook they got in there, hats off to them.
Sounds good. Hunka, looking forward to trivia night Thursday night.
Fraser's. At 7 p.m.
Montana's Thailand retirement. Hi, Cooper. I emailed Sean, but he has not replied. Can you please get in contact with him for me? And thank you. And thanks for your update on your gummies.
Yeah, sure can, Montana. Send me an email and I'll just forward it to Sean because I have no idea what your email is. And if I say, hey, Montana called me and your emailed address happens to be, I want to buy more Bitcoin at yahoo.com, he's not going to know. I'm not going to know who you are. So please let us know and email me and I'll be more than happy to forward it.
Shonda says, got it. You're lucky with Wise, but I think I'm a pass.
Okay, 1 second. I got the wife giving me updates here.
Updates coming.
Sunrise Tacos at Central Mike's Mexican restaurant Beefeaters. That's all Mexican restaurants that I think is good. So we went to both of them. Beefeaters is at the Steakhouse Buffet. Mike's is at Tapaya. So we went to both of those, and they were very good restaurants.
Good. Kirk Schuler, Wise is always fast for me. There you go. Ron Keeney, how is the bad Chinese economy affecting tourism in Thailand? Still lots of Chinese tourists there? Lots, but not as many as they have in the past. In fact, the numbers that I read last, they're down like at least 30%, 40%.
Well, the Chinese economy is taking a huge hit right now. Their markets are way down. So that affects tourism.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jack Bree, first-time customer with Y, sent 11 p.m. Oz time, first thing in morning in Thailand account. Well, there you go. So that's good.
Yep. Good feedback there.
The Buddy Show in Thailand. Good morning, gents.
And good morning, buddy. Long time no see. Where you been hiding? You need to come to the meet and greets, buddy. Got a lot of new people out here.
Yeah, we do. Shonda, did Darlene leave, or am I just waiting for your response to my iPhone question?
No, she's back in the bedroom. I had to go to the men's room, so she took over for me in here while I was in there.
Muhammad Thomas, what's the difference in renting high season as opposed to low season? We'll be heading out mid-May. You'll be at low season, which is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, May is low season. Difference is about 30%. Okay, so the prices tend to go up here about 30% in high season compared to low season. So you're getting a 30% savings by renting here in Jomtien or Pattaya.
Everything gets jacked up in high season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things you go to the store to buy, they've jacked it. Expired passport bro. Hey, Cooper, your man Brooke should be running for POTUS. Correctamundo. Frank T, what time is quiz night this Thursday? 6 p.m. or 8 p.m.?
It's 8 p.m., but we normally get there about 7,
have
so we can
meal,
have a meal before.
Relax a bit.
Yeah, 6:37, so we can have a meal before the quiz starts.
Do some meet and greet, catch-ups. And
yeah. Oops, sorry. There we go.
The Buddy Show in Thailand. I had great Mexican food when I lived in Mexico, I would imagine. Alfa Romeo, yes, banking. Laughing out loud. My Wise transfers take seconds. If it's a new recipient, it took a day or two. Wise actually calls me to verify on a few occasions, then it transferred immediately. Well, that's good to know. Interesting.
Have they ever done that with you?
Call me?
Yeah.
No, I did have to call them one time. That story where I was in Florida when I applied for it. And I said, can you mail it to me? Because I was going to be another 3 months in Florida at the time, middle of the winter season. They said, no, sorry, you have to mail it to your home country, which was Canada. So, and it was there when I got home. So it was fine.
Okay. Let's move on down.
Frank T, 7 p.m. Got it.
Yeah.
Julie Perkins. Hi from Julie and Adrian in Bangsaray.
And welcome, Julie from Bangsaray. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
I have a few people from Bangsaray now.
Yeah, well,
liking it. I guess a little quieter down there, I think. And
yeah, we've got a few subscribers live down there. I think we've got about 7 subscribers that live down there now.
Way out of the normal.
It's a little fishing village on the coast.
Yep.
Nice, peaceful, quiet.
Phil L. Good morning, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke.
And good morning to you, Phil. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Shonda, so the question again is, does iPhones have SIM cards?
Here in Thailand, the iPhone that I have, I think this is the iPhone
14, isn't it?
14. I think it's the 14. And it does have SIM card in it. The iPhone 14 in the States doesn't, apparently.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Interesting.
No, it's the 14 Pro Maximum, I have just said. So the 14 Pro Max here does have the SIM card, but the 14 Pro Max in the States doesn't.
Okay.
The new iPhone 15, I believe. Sorry, my wife's messaging me like crazy here. The new iPhone 15, I believe, is SIM free in both countries. So there you go for that one.
Not a techie.
No.
Jacob Koretsky from somewhere in the Mediterranean, dreaming of retirement in Thailand. Yes.
Don't dream, make it a reality, buddy.
Julie Perkins, Wise is great for me, no problem. So, we're getting a lot of good. Phil T, good morning, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Looking forward to seeing you all again sometime this year.
And it'd be great to have you back out here with us, Phil. I'm getting my phone going crazy over here.
Shonda, I would love that number, but I thought you didn't have it. I'm confused, Brooke. Wise number?
Yes.
Well, again, you'd have to Google, and if you can't find it on Google, then maybe email them, because if it's not on Google search, it, which I can't believe it doesn't. But I'll look it up here when I get a second and get back to you on that.
I'll read the questions. You look it up right now, and we'll
Yeah.
see if we can get it to you, Shonda, on the live stream. Jack Bree, Shonda, yes, iPhone have a SIM or eSIM cards now available. Yeah, and you can. I think there's like half a dozen eSIMs that you can put on an iPhone, which is absolutely great. So you can don't have to put a physical SIM in there. AIS does offer a eSIM. So if you wanted to do the eSIM route with AIS, you can do that. And you could do it before you even come to Thailand. You can go on to AIS's website and order the eSIM. So the moment that you land off the plane, it's automatically going to connect.
Okay, Rhonda, get your pen out.
Okay.
1-888-908-3833. And that's under Wise customer service number in USA. Again, the number's 1-888-908-3833. First number pulled up when I Googled that question. They also have a mailing address listed there, and they suggest the wise.com app if it's general questions. So, yep.
There you go, Shonda.
Jeffrey
Brooks got it for you.
Mark Schaefer, hey Cooper, do you have any trips planned anytime soon?
One of the trips that we have planned is a cruise ship in September.
Norway?
Yep. We want to go up to Norway and Iceland. And my wife and my dream is to see the Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, if you want the technical name for it. It's something that we really wanted to do. So we're going to be going up there in September. We have been told by people that have done that trip, you will see icebergs and you will see snow. So I'm not looking forward to it. And I said to Darlene, I said, you're going to go out on the veranda, on the deck. You're going to last about 2 minutes. And then you're going to come in because you're freezing cold.
Especially if there's a biting wind.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're going to run.
It goes right through your ears. Your ears turn purple and actually get painful, you know. So not looking forward to that bit, but I'll see it from the window, I guess.
Shonda says thanks.
And you're very welcome, Shonda.
Expired Passport Bro. Actually, that 4-bedroom house for $11 million is actually good value. Is the price negotiable? Any stamp duty payable or other costs?
Always negotiable. All prices are negotiable. You put in a reasonable offer. I'm sure they're more than willing to negotiate. People put the prices of what they want. I got a pickup truck here that's worth $35,000. I could say I want to sell it for $50,000. I will never get $50,000, but I can always ask for it. So yeah, prices are always negotiable. And any stamp duty payable or other costs, speak to Sean about that. He can tell you a lot more than I can. I don't know the realty game out here. He's the professional. He's been doing it for 5 years, so he knows exactly what he's talking about. Me, I'm just the guy with the camera and the voice that you hear in the background. So definitely speak to him. He can give you a lot more information on that. I will ask him, actually, because I will be filming with him later today. We're making another video. So I will be meeting with him later today, and I will ask him that very question in regards to stamp duty and any other costs associated when you're buying a house out here. I believe that you do have to pay, property tax, but it's not a lot. There's a figure in my head, but I'm not going to put it out because I'm not entirely sure, and I don't want people come back and say, "Hey, Cooper, you were well off the mark." But I will definitely ask that for you.
Similar to the West, you get a Thai lawyer here that does real estate deals. Make sure you have your, ducks in a row. Shonda says, awesome.
And you're very welcome, Shonda.
Julie Perkins loved our first meet and greet last week.
And it was great to meet you both, Julie. We had so many new people, and I think we had 12 Canucks there, 12 people from Canada that have come over to Thailand. So Brooke was in his element. He had other people that can understand
the Canadian Mafia showed up.
that can understand him. And all I could hear in the back in my ears was every 5 words, A.
Very friendly people, Canadians.
Yeah.
Kirk Schuler, I'm American, moved to Portugal. My wife's account is set up with accounts in US in dollars and Portugal in euros, and I can transfer between countries and currency easily. I've opened a bot jar. Yep. That's one nice thing with Wise. You can have all your currencies sitting right in front of you when you pull your page up. So
Yeah.
for me, I've got Canadian dollars, US dollars, Philippine peso, Thai baht, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I need. So
yeah, great way of doing
Tone
it.
Star, iPhones can store up to 8 eSIMs, but only 2 can be active at the same time. Well, there you go.
Okay, thank you for that. Really appreciate it.
I think depends on the phone probably too, but
yeah,
newer ones.
Samsung's iPhone's difference.
Shana Cooper, and I thank ya. Thank y'all. Muhammad Thomas, any thoughts on the comparison between Pattaya, Hua Hin, Chiang Mai, 46-year-old retired single male? You're going to have fun here.
Yeah, you are. It all depends on what you want, okay? Hua Hin voted in the top 5 best places to retire in the world. Pattaya, again, fantastic place. Jomtien, Pattaya area, fantastic place. Very, very westernized here, very Americanized and European. I like it because you just have an abundance of choice. It's like you have too much choice. In the Philippines, we were struggling to find anything that we wanted. Here, I mean, it's just so much out there that you're not going to get bored.
No.
You're not going to get bored. There's so many different food choices out here. If you like Greek food, there's Greek restaurants. If you like Italian food, there's Italian restaurants, British pubs, Australian pubs that serve food as well. They're local foods from their home countries. You're going to find American restaurants out. You're going to find everything that you want. And the supermarkets cater a lot of American stuff and European stuff. They just have aisles of it, you know, and you'll go to the aisles and you'll see the sign Western foods. And it's just aisle after aisle after aisle, you know, of Western foods. Absolutely fantastic. Chiang Mai is up in the mountains in Thailand. It's up north. You got to consider Chiang Mai. It's got the burning season up there, and you got 2 months of solid burning that they have up there.
No beaches.
No beaches. It's landlocked. Little bit cooler than what it is here. Not much. A little bit cooler. I've never been to Chiang Mai. I do want to go.
I do too.
After the burning season, I'd love to take a trip up there.
Yeah.
And check it out and see what it's like. Hua Hin, I've only been there for 1 day. And that was on a road trip back from Koh Samui. We went 808 kilometers on my motorbike, you know, 500 miles on my motorbike. And we stayed the night there. That was sort of the halfway point from where we came in the port to Pattaya, to come back to Pattaya. So it was the halfway point. We set on there, stayed the night. So I really didn't see it. My butt was killing me. So all I wanted to do was lay down and rest on my side or my stomach because my butt was absolutely killing me. It's been a long time since I've done a real road trip like that on a motorbike. So I really don't know much about Hua Hin, only what my subscribers tell me that go there. So when they come back, they give me feedback on what it's like for them. They said there's no boardwalk.
Like malls
we have here.
Well, like here, there's 2 beautiful big malls that, you know, you can spend a day in.
That's the thing. We got a subscriber to say, yes, there is malls there. He sent me pictures of the 2 malls that are there, the links to them. They're not malls that I recognize the names of, but it all depends on what you want.
Yeah.
People say to me, Hua Hin is, you know, too quiet for them. Pattaya is too much for them, and Jomtien's sort of right in the middle, and that's why they like this area.
Banks to raise, more laid back yet.
Yeah,
which if you're looking for quiet, you know, just retired lifestyle.
And the dark side here is fantastic for that as well.
Nice.
A lot of expats live there in houses. We went and filmed several areas. I've got 5 videos to upload to YouTube with the properties out there, and every house had a different flag from a different country. They put the little handheld flags. They put them on a stick and outside their mailbox.
Nice.
I saw British flags, Australian flags, American flags. I even saw one Canadian flag. So there are great, absolutely great. I will spend some more time in Walk-in and also go to Chiang Mai and check those areas out. And I will make videos on them.
Videos on them. I would say, Mohammed, if when you're coming, just book for a month or so and then travel. I'd tell you to do a month in Hua Hin, do a month in Chiang Mai, and do a month in Pattaya or Jomtien. And hey, you'll get a pretty good idea after that where you'd like to settle. And I mean, I've met people that swear by Bangkok.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just love Bangkok. Well, it wouldn't be it'd be like me going to Toronto and say, hey, I love Toronto, coming from a small town, Stratford, ain't going to do it. You know what I mean? But
it'd be like me, love it. Living in New York City and Los Angeles at the same time because it's that big.
Yeah.
Bangkok,
some people love it. So, everyone's different.
Yeah. I don't mind going there for a day, but I wouldn't want to live there. That's just my own personal preference. I like the ocean.
I wouldn't want to drive in Bangkok. I'll tell you that much, man.
I've done it many times.
Yeah, I know. Alfa Romeo, Brooke, just sent you the Wise phone number. Okay, good. That'll be for Canada.
And Expired Passport Bro sends a $5 super thanks and says 2 7-Eleven coffees for Brooke and Cooper. Amazon. That's where we're going to go. Thank you for that, Expired Passport Bro.
Thank you. Frank T, I know you talked about this before. Did you guys port your U.S. number to Google Voice? Is there a monthly charge for Google Voice?
No, I didn't port it to Google Voice. I don't actually use Google Voice. I do everything on Magic App on the cell phone. It costs $3 a month. I'm able to send as many texts as I want to the U.S., as many calls, and they can text me for my 2-factor identification. I get a U.S. number. I get to choose which state I want that U.S. number in. I chose Arizona. It's really good for my mom because she lives in Arizona, and my brothers, a couple of brothers there. So they can contact me when they need to. They need to call me for any emergency reasons. They can do that. And that's what I use. I don't use Google Voice. A lot of people, though, on our Facebook page do use Google Voice. So go onto the Facebook page. I have had quite a few emails recently, people saying, hey, Cooper, I've tried to join your Facebook group. I'm not able to get in. Is there a problem? And the problem is they're not subscribers. You have to be a subscriber to the YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Why do we do that? Not to boost our subscribers up. I could care less about that. I'm happy where we are now at 13,000. But it is to protect you all that are on the Facebook group. We have over 1,000 people on there, by the way. And it's to protect them as much as it is you and to keep the bots out. Yeah. So subscribe to the channel and then go and apply. And when you apply to join the Facebook group, the very first question is, why do you want to join Cooper's Thai Adventure community on Facebook? Just put, I'm a new subscriber to your channel. This is my YouTube name, because it's very hard. People have some weird and fantastic YouTube names, and their Facebook name is completely different, and it's very hard for us to find out who's who to match them up. And if we don't know, it's automatically rejected. So please put that in that comment. I'm a new subscriber. This is my YouTube name. And answer the 3 admin questions that you agree by the rules, and you're straight in. It's that simple.
I know in my case, and this is even before coming to Asia, I did set up a Google Voice number. I set up Magic App with a Canadian number, and then I had the US T-Mobile account. And it's funny, coming here, I've used the Magic App a little bit in the Philippines. Never used the Google Voice, although Coop's right on that. There'll be lots of people, and I know people that do use it, but get on the Facebook page and they'll have any answers to your questions, fire away, and there's always people answering. And but T-Mobile is the one I use the most if I have to call back to the West, or text or whatever. Michael Halls, Canadians are like Australian Queenslanders in every sentence with A. Jack Bree, Hua Hin retired percentage high Chiang Mai backpacker, high Pattaya mixed. Okay, there you go. Hunka Hunka, I heard there were 18 golf courses within driving range of Jomtien. I wonder if they have a tour of the courses.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. Leo would know that. He's on the Facebook group as
check
well.
on the Facebook group.
He is big into golfing, and he used to manage a golf course in Florida.
Yep. There's a lot of golf here.
Yeah.
Mark Schaefer, I was watching a video today from a guy and his wife that just bought a pool villa in Hua Hin for $100,000 US.
Yeah, you can, and I'm going to be having them on our channel too. I do like those 100,000 pool villas. It's about 3.5 million baht, and that's the one that I probably was going to buy one at that price range. They are smaller, but I like them. You know, I do like them. They're like 100 square meters, more than enough for me.
Probably
more than enough.
A third to a quarter the cost of the similar house in the West.
Oh yeah,
but your carrying costs. And what I'm talking about are maintenance fees, property taxes, way less here.
Oh, yeah.
Homeowner associate, virtually nothing to keep them up.
Yeah.
So Pepper Company, Michelle and Jimmy, hello to everyone. Glad to be here tonight. We just got back from Mexico for a month. Good times. Coop, 11 million is a big wow for us. Million baht, that is.
Yeah.
Thailand next for us. Can't wait.
Yeah, and 11 million for the amount of land and the size of the house and the gated community with clubhouses, gyms, pools, parks, playground. We went and filmed one day before yesterday, Brooke. They're building a lake on the gated community where the houses are, and they're also putting a golf range there as well.
Nice.
Super, super, super beautiful. I can't wait for y'all to see that video. That was really, really nice. And I'm sure you're going to like that too. So Pepper Company. Coming up to 2 hours online. We've got 2 questions left. We're going to answer them, and then we're going to say our goodbyes. So we got to keep this to about 2 hours. As at 11 o'clock, and it's now almost 9 o'clock, I have an appointment to go view some more properties for the channel. So I can't be late for that.
JB, good evening from Speedway. Got here late, though. Interesting talk so far.
And thank you for coming, and make sure and watch it on the replay. And if you're watching this on the replay, please hit the thumbs up, absolutely free. And it helps boost the channel. If you're wondering how you can help support Cooper's Thai Adventure, myself, Brooke, and Darlene, hit the thumbs up. That's all it takes. And YouTube boosts our channel out to more people based on the amount of thumbs up that we get.
Expired Passport Bro, can't beat Jomtien. I think that. But
I love Jomtien. I've been all over Thailand. I've not spent a lot of time in Hua Hin. I've never been to Chiang Mai. I plan on going to them. But so far for me, Jomtien is the best. If I find better, I'll let you know. I definitely will.
Vincent Gallo, hi Octo, love ya.
And hello, Vincent Gallo.
Expired Passport, sounds like a bargain. 100K pool villa. Yeah,
it is a bargain. And I've said to Sean that I want to start filming some of them as well. There are a few developments that are building them, and the problem is the show home is not finished.
Yeah.
There are a couple where the show home is finished, and I can film them, which I'm gonna do. But nobody wants to just look at concrete blocks. You know, so I've got to wait until the developers finish them. Everyone that we went to and we asked, they were assured me that in the next 2 months, the show homes will be finished and the houses will be finished by the end of this year. So we're going to be getting them on the channel, I promise you. So right now we're sort of doing the mid-range. I did do a couple of the very high range earlier on our channel. About 3 months ago, I think it was back in November, we did some multi-million-dollar super homes here in Thailand just to show what they're like and what you can get here. Now we're going to the medium, and then we're going to be going to the low. So we're going to give you a complete guide to what they are. And then we're going to show you the Thai houses and the houses that are available for rent as well. So those that say to me, Cooper, I like the condos there. I just can't live in a shoebox. I need my space. Please show us bigger places. That's for you. So all of you that have said, I can't live in a shoebox, I need something bigger, I need something in this price range, this is my budget, what can you do for me? These are the ones what we're putting out now. And I know I'm going to get a bit of backlash. Say, hey, Cooper, you're putting all these ones out for sale. I want to rent. But watch the video because they're going to be sold. And the person that buys it 8 out of 10 times is going to say to Sean, I want you to rent it out for me. So watch the video because when you watch it, you could say, I like that place. I'm going to email Sean because we put his details on there. You guys are free to contact him. We can make 0 commission. So it's all up to you all. We're not hiding anything. You can email him. You can email us and we'll forward it on to Sean. It doesn't matter either way. And you can contact him and say, hey, when that place sells, I'm interested.
Or you might have one similar. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's exactly what I'm looking for. I want one of those to rent. So don't just think it's only for sales because you guys can choose to rent them once they've been sold.
All right, we're winding up here. Alfa Romeo, take care, gents. Great show as always. Hello, Darlene.
And thank you for that, Romeo. Looking forward to you coming back, brother. A really good sportsman on the go-kart track, by the way. And that's it. We are at the final comment. So we are going to say our goodbyes. We're now exactly at 2 hours and 24 seconds. Take care, all of you. Please enjoy the videos that we have and post your comments. I really love reading your comments. I can't reply to all of them, but I do enjoy reading them between filming and going to different locations. So please keep the comments coming. Absolutely great feedback that I'm getting on the channel. Thank you all so much. And if you haven't yet, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a penny and it helps boost our channel. We're at 13,000. Let's see if we can hit 15,000 by the Bitcoin halving, which is about the 20th of next month of April. So that would be absolutely great if we can hit that milestone, 15,000 by then. So we're 13,000 and about 40 subscribers right now. So thank you all for those of you that are subscribed. Thank you for all those that have viewed our channel. And thank you all for your positive feedback. Really appreciate it. And until next time, from Brooke and Cooper, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon,
good evening.
God bless you all.
Stay
tuned.